Oh, going around the table. We played the bow video. Would you bow for a man?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, the guys wouldn't like it.
Would I bow for like a video or just like bow for a video
Like for
or
your
like a
boyfriend
man?
or whatever?
Depends.
Switch.
On.
Yeah, I'm a switch. Yeah,
Sorry, I couldn't tell.
yeah, I know. It happens a lot. Don't
I
worry.
wasn't sure where you...
It happens a lot. Sometimes I just in case.
Wait. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it now. I see the vision.
Oh, now you can't tell.
That's interesting. So is that a Dragon Ball Z tattoo?
No, it's just a dragon.
Oh, it looked like one
Nerd.
of the... It looked like Shenron. Looks like you're about to wish for your eye to be better.
I mean,
Sorry, that was
I've
so...
tried.
I'm sorry.
Wow, you're so
Dragon
funny.
Ball Z, collect the balls. You're kind of doing that through OnlyFans work.
A different kind of Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, all right, I'll be here all night. What about Liviana?
Lavinia.
Oh, excuse me.
I would 100% bow for a man, yes.
100%. Okay, your boyfriend, would you bow for your boyfriend?
Depends on what he does to earn
Whatever he
it,
currently does.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, do you think he's watching right now?
He's definitely watching.
Can you say his name, first name?
His name is Reese.
Reese.
Yeah.
Yo, Reese. If you're watching this, Reese,
You're making pay $100.
Reese, you gotta, I don't know. Honestly, Reese, you got to start leaving that toilet seat up and insisting on the bow, Reese. You've been together for 2-3 years. It's time, Reese. It's time. Reclaim your masculinity. Leave the fucking toilet seat up. Assert dominance. Leave the fucking toilet seat up, Reese.
That's how you assert
Absolutely
dominance.
In fact, Reese, just to test things out, just to test the water a little bit, dribble a little bit on the seat. Okay, dribble a little bit on the seat. Or, well, I guess that would require leaving it down. Well, you have to decide which one's
I
worse.
wouldn't care to clean it up, but just like
Whoa.
having it all the time, it's a little disgusting. But if there's a little
okay.
pee, there's been some pee on the seat. I've cleaned it up, going
Okay.
about my
Wait, does
business.
your boyfriend piss sitting down?
No.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he's just, his
Doesn't
aim isn't the
open?
best sometimes.
Didn't.
Okay, I see. Would you bow for a man?
I'd have to like him and
You'd
like respect him.
Have to like him?
Yeah.
Would you bow for Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah.
Nice. What about you? Would you bow for your husband?
If he wanted me to, I would, but he wouldn't. He would think it's silly and funny. But
What about you? Would you bow for...
There's
man.
very few things that I wouldn't do for the guy I'm dating.
Okay. Valid. All right.
There's very
Pretty
few things he
reasonable.
wouldn't do for me. So
Pretty reasonable group of gals here. They all seem like they'd mostly do the bow, except for you.
Yeah.
I think
you're
it'd be
the
more funny.
dummy.
It'd be funny.
Because
Mom.
they wouldn't like it.
I don't think
Could
I'd
you
bow
just
for
take
you,
the
though.
vape off the table? It's good. You're fine. What's that?
I don't think I'd bow for you, though. No offense. Just the toilet seat thing and
Wouldn't bow for me.
the separate bedrooms.
What if we left like the period blood all over the seat?
Women do that sometimes.
What?
Not intentionally.
No, it goes in the toilet.
You guys sometimes it hits the side or gets like on the underside. We know. We've seen our toilet here at the studio. There's occasionally blood.
You would pull your tampon out and it slings.
Yeah.
Would you bow for a woman?
Generally no, but if she was
Let's say you're
like
in
so
love.
for the perfect woman, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
What about a
like,
leash?
Well, so I would bow under this circumstance. No, let me investigate that in a moment. So, if the deal is this, Brian, you get the perfect woman, you just have to do like a bow once per day. Sure.
Valid.
But like, so in my mind though, and I don't know if this is unreal. Well, obviously, perfect woman. The perfect woman would be the richest woman alive. She is the hottest woman alive, at least from my perspective. Personality-wise, perfect woman alive. Completely acquiesces to basically everything I want, so submissive. Other factor, like all the other factors that would make her perfect looks, personality, values, et cetera, but I mean, even just on the money thing, okay, she's perfect, so she's insanely rich. Okay, I don't have to work anymore. Sure, I'll do a bow. That's, of course.
But
I take
didn't
the
you
deal.
earlier state that you agree with like the more traditional roles in gender that
Yeah.
there are? So why would you want a woman to be the money earner and the provider for you?
Well, in this, I mean, who knows how the woman came into her wealth? Obviously, it's a hypothetical. In this hypothetical, if you're the wealthiest woman in the world, well, you don't need to work. But so it's not like she's going to not. A woman who's a trillionaire does not have a 9 to 5, I guess. So she's just somehow, I don't know, she just got gifted a fuck ton of Bitcoin, I guess.
Okay.
And she's with me and perfect. So it'd also be like perfect loyalty, never leaves you. Yeah, of course you take you'd make a lot. I think a lot of people, whether they'd be willing to admit it or not, would make a lot of concessions for the perfect person. But I mean, I'd still, in terms of the preferable dynamic, yeah, I'd want a dynamic where I'm leading in the relationship. She's showing me deference. She's deferring to me. She acquiesces to me. I'm the decision maker. I'm the leader. So that's the ideal dynamic I want. But if part of that is you get all of that, but you have to do a bow, sure, totally arbitrary, super benign, I would do it. Yeah. I'll give, like, also I can give oh, sorry, go ahead.
I just don't, because you said what you align with more traditional values. I don't think like having to make all the decisions is pretty traditional. I feel like in a traditional setting, the women make a lot of the decisions as well.
I agree.
Well, so even, okay, if you're talking from a historical standard, women would make a lot of household consumer decisions and some financial decisions, but you're saying in a traditional dynamic, the woman is making decisions as to the external things outside of the household?
Like it's equal parts.
In a traditional dynamic, no.
What's a decision you make outside of the household?
I mean, it could be, okay, we're going to move here. I have a job offer here. Oh, you have friends here? We're moving there.
But nowadays, it's 2 incomes. So that wouldn't really just be the man's choice because you would also rely on the woman's income and job.
Well, yeah, now roles are completely inverted and completely negotiable, and our birth rate has completely collapsed. Men and women are completely at odds with each other. Not to say that people aren't in good relationships, but a lot of people both men and women are really dissatisfied with the current dating dynamics that exist. So I do think it's the case, a return to a more traditional dynamic, I think would be superior to whatever the fuck we have now.
I agree. And I feel like the big part of that is just you can't live on one income anymore, because if you could, then I think the dynamic of one person making the income, the other person taking care of the house and the children, doesn't matter which sex, I think preferably, but I agree with that. It's just not possible anymore
No, I
because
think
of the
it
financial
is.
situation.
Because if you got an OnlyFans, well, let's be honest, we're racking up some money.
But the average person,
I could probably take care of all 3 of these people,
I mean, I want a house
especially
husband.
OnlyFans.
Mommy.
I want a house husband so I can afford it, but I don't think the average person can.
Yeah, average people,
Right,
but
that's
let's
not
be honest.
traditional
This is-
practices, though.
this is totally
modern
different.
day.
Well-
Traditional was definitely more men definitely made
Yeah.
most of the decisions outside of the
Well,
house.
here's a hot take on this. I think even if the man's not working at all, you can still have a traditional dynamic. But that's going to require the woman to submit regardless of the fact that she's the breadwinner. Because I think being submissive is not strictly, it's not strictly inextricable from who the breadwinner is.
I
Like,
agree.
you would agree with me that a woman could be obscenely wealthy, but you come across the right guy and you would be submissive to him.
I agree.
So, because I mean, I think a man can be masculine and dominant absent his money. Now, I think it can help. It can be a factor. But I mean, you look at some men who don't have money and they're still hyper masculine. They're still dominant men. But
Like a male life.
I think it is a component of it, but I don't think it's completely 100% tied.
I think you can provide as a man without providing financially.
Like if a woman has a PJ, a woman has a private jet, and she wants to deal with me, like it's my private jet. Like it's your jet, but we're on my jet, baby. I got it's good. These girls.
So like she'll get you like she has a nice car, but like you're gonna drive her around in it.
Yes, I'll drive the car.
I like that.
She can be passenger princess in her really nice car.
Brian, do you pump the gas?
Yes, I pump the gas. I like to drive. I'd rather drive. She can be in the passenger seat. I mean, look, I don't want to die, so. I don't want to die. That's crazy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you know how to drive a manual vehicle?
Actually, I do not.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
That was my first
I don't know how to
car.
drive a stick.
I'll
What?
teach you.
I just learned.
Whoa, okay.
Sad.
Yeah, I mean, most cars are automatic at this
Nowadays.
point. I guess in the zombie apocalypse, it's like you're running away from the zombies. Oh, quick, let's get in this car and get away. Oh, fuck, it's a stick. We're dead. Sorry.
Oh, fuck.
I know my dude has to teach me how to drive his truck because, like, gosh forbid, I have
But
to like
isn't
drive
it
his
the
own.
sickest thing
Dude, it's
ever?
so sick. Yeah, 100% is the coolest.
It's more fun
He's
to
like
drive.
a 1980s Toyota.
That's what I'm
It's the
more
saying.
fun to drive.
They're sick.
Yeah.
If a man pulled up in an automatic vehicle or like not a truck, I'd find that extremely unattractive. You pull up in a Honda Civic, I'm gonna be like, gross.
Yeah.
I think, though, it'd be like I don't know. Look, you mentioned like house husband or whatever. Like if a girl, I don't know, if I encountered a girl who's just obscenely wealthy, fuck it. We're going to pump out a bunch of kids and I'm taking care of the kid. Like, I don't know. It's just work. This idea that work is the ultimate fulfillment in life. Well, especially for women, that's a psyop. But even for men, this idea that work, I can understand the drive for like building something or putting in a hard day's work. I can understand how that can be provide some degree of fulfillment. But I think that's also even a psyop for men to a degree in the sense that, like, okay, you're going to be a wage slave for like 60 years. You're going to break your body. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of women don't understand what it's like to live below 50 grand sometimes. Like if you want to be a housewife, you got to learn how to live with one income. You tell them you can't live off 40 grand a year.
Yeah, reducing consumption and just accepting
Yeah.
that like there are sacrifices that you make. Like, yeah, ideal world, we could afford a nice
Oh,
life or
definitely
same
could afford
quality
it.
of life as two people. But I also think that there's ways, if having a family is your goal, there's ways to kind of set up your life in a way that your career can be adaptable for a family. Like right now I'm doing events, I'm doing social media, I do photography, I have experience in graphic design, I do marketing for like 100 of our clubs nationwide. And I chose this career path out of different career paths simply because it would be adaptable for me to then go freelance, for me to do work from home part-time. It's a career that allows me in the future to stay home with my kids because I want to homeschool, and then I can, contribute financially to my family. So there's other options, but I think if you prioritize your career over your family, then it's not gonna work out.
I'm doing the same as well, and that's like the main reason why I do OF is because my goal is to create generational wealth for my future family and kids.
But at what price?
Yeah.
At what cost?
The price of my soul. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you don't care about your soul. Come on, that's crazy. But here's a question. If you go to a guy's house and he has emergency rations, am I saying that right?
Rations, I think.
Like he's got 30, he's got like a 3-month supply of food, like a shit hits the fan type prepper. Like he's a prepper. Would you date a prepper?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
my
a
dude's got
prepper.
MREs ready to go. He's got everything
That's
thought
gotta be a
out.
military
Yeah, it's
man.
the sickest. Yeah, he's effective.
Yeah.
But like,
efficient.
here's a question. Who here enjoys a quality of life that, like, I don't know, if you were dating a guy and he like takes you on trips or there's a term for it. I don't know if luxury would be the right word. Who here wants that like kind of more luxurious lifestyle? Now you get a pick, that or you guys have a bunker, but you don't get to do the luxury shit. Which do you pick?
A bunker sounds sick.
Because I'm thinking, like, maybe the guy he earns a good amount of money, but he can't do both. You can't be both. Okay, we're gonna like have luxury lifestyle and have the bunker. He only has enough to pick one. So I think you got to. I mean, if I had to make that decision for myself, I'm getting the bunker, and we're storing. There's going to be a fucking water processing thing there for rainwater. Well, I guess we're fucked in California. Okay, there's going to be that. We're going to be I don't know what we're going to have.
Solar panels.
Yeah, underground bunker, guns, a ton of guns. Food supplies that'll last you years. Underground bunker though, but we're gonna live kind of a bit of a, it's not gonna be, you're not gonna drive the Lexus, you're gonna drive the Toyota. You're not gonna get bags.
The simple life.
You're gonna buy clothes at Costco. You don't get the I don't know what Chanel. What do women wear? Prada. What is it? What's the fucking fancy shit?
Got him right.
Thank you, appreciate it. You're gonna buy shit at Costco, but we have the bunker. Who takes the trade? Do you take the trade, Brooklyn?
I'm confused by this question.
You're confused.
Like, why bunker for like when the world ends? I kind of want to be. I want to die when the world ends.
The what if?
Oh,
like I don't want to be alive for that.
Wait, this is a great question to ask a potential dating prospect. I ask it of women. Okay, zombie, but not like slow zombie, like Walking Dead, where it's like, oh, okay, they're fucking like easy unless it's like a massive horde. It's like fast zombies.
Like Call of Duty, like.
Not gonna
I
lie,
don't play that shit,
I
but-
fantasize about this.
You think about that shit.
I
bet you
fantasize
do.
about the zombie apocalypse. My house, there's
It's ready.
surrounded by fields.
Do you have a moat?
I have a walk around
You seem
porch.
like you have a moat.
Yeah, and I can stand on the roof of my porch and I just walk around with a rifle. I could see a zombie
have a
coming
bird's nest,
from
yeah.
miles away.
I love that for you. You're ready.
I'm ready.
Here's the question. Oh, what am I doing, bro? Oh, sorry, I'm dripping water everywhere. Okay, zombie apocalypse. Do you attempt to survive, or do you just
I'm out.
Well, I wouldn't
Off
commit
yourself.
suicide.
Yeah, I'm out.
you would or wouldn't?
I would never commit suicide.
Okay, what do you do? Zombie
I
apocalypse.
would attempt to survive.
Survive? Survive or off yourself?
Survive.
Survive.
I always envision it. I'm gonna pull out a lawn chair. I'm gonna smoke, and I'm just gonna watch the world burn.
So you're just gonna let yourself be?
Yeah,
I feel
it's
like
too much anxiety.
Wouldn't you instinctually though, like want to, like
Yeah, probably.
run away?
Yeah,
You're
your
just
brain's
gonna
gonna want
sit there and
to.
let them eat you.
I mean, it's all hypothetical.
So
I don't know.
would you just
Probably.
take yourself? Okay. What about you?
I would try to survive, but I mean, death isn't the worst thing.
What about you?
If my family's around, I'm around.
Let's say your family's not around.
I'm dead.
You
I would
Oh
literally.
no, I'd be out there just.
I'd only.
Sorry.
I agree with you.
That would be
I'd
ideal.
only
What?
want to survive if I could like do something to protect them. You know.
You'd constantly be fearing for your life. Like that, your quality of life would be so down.
Yeah.
but
You're constantly running for your life.
Exciting.
But what if you survive and it's potentially over at one point and just die?
you got to
and
try to
do
survive.
nothing?
But a girl who says she would just, I think, can't date her.
Think of
She's
the
got
pros.
to have a survival mindset.
Think of the pros. No taxes.
True.
No work.
Yeah.
Well, you have to work
I
other
mean,
ways.
you're gonna be
You don't
worse.
have to pay your
Supply
taxes right now
Like, go
either.
to home or something maybe.
I
Unless you're at the
think-
bunker.
I think I prefer to pay taxes than deal with a zombie
I
apocalypse.
mean, yeah, but
Well, you
Looking
don't
at
have to
the
do with
positives.
either right now. You don't really have to do either.
Would you rather
Are
encounter
you
a
tax
man
evading? What's
or a
that?
zombie?
Yes.
Oh wow, she's, the OnlyFans sends you a 1099 probably. I think.
Yeah.
The IRS watches.
Why? So they can send it to Israel? No thanks.
Oh my god. All right.
Kitty, can you repeat your question?
Oh, I said, would you rather encounter a zombie or a man?
A zombie, I could kill it.
A zombie?
Zombie.
Oh my god, it's like the bear question.
Yeah, that's what I.
More ridiculous. Yeah, I think. I don't know. Kind of a red flag though. If the girl doesn't want to survive.